Today I'm going to show you a couple tips when processing firewood using a knife, such as this LT Wright GNS. Now a Scandi grind, in my opinion, is going to be better at splitting firewood than say a flat grind or even a saber grind. Now if I happen to have a larger diameter piece of wood, but my blade is not long enough to cut through the very center, I'm going to want to start a little bit off center to make my first cut. As you're doing this, you want to listen for the wood to hear the cracking sounds. Now we're going to turn it, and again, not starting in the center, we're going to just cut around the outside. All right, we should end up with something that looks like a square. Now from here, I'm going to cut this into smaller slivers. Now once we have a couple pieces like this, we can start to process those down using just our knife without the mallet. I want to make sure the blade is facing away from me, and this tip is strong enough that I can place that into the wood, put my thumb on top of the pommel here so that my hand does not happen to slide down by accident over the knife. So use that thumb on top. From here, I'm just going to place this into the surface. And I can rotate that wood to split it. Now, if you own an LT Wright knife, you know the guys over there put a needle point on the end of these things. I don't even have to press at all. All I've got to do is touch that to that piece of wood and it will pick it up. That's how sharp the tip is on this thing. Now the spine on this is a true 90-degree spine, and it will get the job done every single time. This kind of stuff will easily get a fire started. I like to create just some slivers here, almost like a feather stick. These are considered fire extenders, so they're not fine enough to create ignition with a spark, at least. Maybe with a lighter you could, but I just like creating some of these, setting those off aside onto another pile. Remember, if you need to split down wood, pick up a Scandi grind.